Good afternoon, everyone. Today was officially the first day of the demo. Friday we ran it for people who came in early. Anyway, so a lot of questions regarding how to use this. Obviously, we have a detailed video on YouTube already. But what I will do is I will analyze today's price action on Nifty and on Sensex, because I guess tomorrow Sensex expiry, a lot of traders would be focused on Sensex more than Nifty. So this should explain the rules. And today was kind of a flat day. There was not much volatility. So if this was a trending market, markets moving 200, 300 points in a day, all logic will work. But days like today where market is in a congestion zone, if your scalping logic is giving you money and you are not losing big money, you should be good. Anyway, let's start. This is the first bar, 9:15, the first minute. After first 2-3 minutes, market fell from 25,765 to 25,721 and 40 points. Now if you see below, this red means there was a lot of call selling, correct? But this green triangle actually means that according to the PCR, market has become oversold. There could be a very small bounce. Small bounce means it's like 30, 25, 30 points. It's not a big trade, or maybe market will go up. But from this extreme oversold, market will bounce. But this particular bar is still red. There is a lot of calls are still being sold on this bar. So I will not work on this bar. This particular bar, this large green bar on 1 minute chart which you see, this also has a green triangle, which means it is suggesting that markets will bounce. And there is no red or green bar out here. That is, that call selling has stopped. Now call and put selling are kind of equal, and call selling is not that major. So this next bar, 25,734, if you see this right hand side, you will see what is the price being traded on this bar on 1 minute. Let's say I buy Nifty 25,700 calls with a stop loss of 25,720. So there's a 15-point stop loss on a 1 minute chart. For an option, that will be around 8-point stop loss if you're trading on an ATM option. And from 25,734, Nifty goes up to 25,773, which is 40 points in the next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 minutes. So somewhere around 30 points, your scalp was done. Then market goes up, comes down. I'm waiting for this congestion zone. A congestion zone comes. A call selling signal also comes, but market does not kind of crack down. I wait. Same thing is going on. And if you see this particular place, for context, there is no major call or put selling. Call or put selling is taking place. Major means where you will see this round, or if it is in a buy, this blue. So if it is a green bar with a this particular mark, which means that selling has been statistically significant. If it is, there is no mark in middle, okay, selling is going on, I'm seeing this, but nothing significant which can make the market kind of move. Okay, another large round of call selling out here. So when this call selling came, this was already getting box was getting constructed. So now my logic is, if this price closes below this box, after it gets out of the box, I will go for a sell. But it did not, went up, no trade. Again a box is getting constructed, but no major buying or selling. Again box getting constructed, no major buying or selling. Again box getting constructed, and this is a major selling. So then when this particular line breaks, you go short out here. This is your stop loss. 5-6 minutes almost at same price, neither buy nor sell, you square off. This is a pretty longish congestion, but no major action on the option side. Again a pretty longish congestion, buy sell going on. Then this breaks and market comes down. But this particular place I will not be able to trade because there is no major selling of calls around here. The major selling of calls starts around here. I see that here a major selling of call has taken place, and this particular bar, on a single bar there is a congestion. See this? So this particular bar I will short, or even this I will short. So I will short around 25,650. In next 4 minutes I get up to like 25,610, 40 points. So if you are on an ATM option, that is 20 points in 5-6 minutes. That is scalping. This is not a day trade, right? Again a box, but no major action. Box, major selling. So if I short out here, this will be my stop loss. 5-6 bars, same place, I am out. Again short out here, get out here. Major selling, but no box. Box, but nothing. Some amount of put selling actually came in around here. Okay, so if you see today, this was kind of a, I would say, congested kind of zone. Now this is 1 minute. If I change the chart to 3 minute, Maybe 1 minute is too fast for you. So here what you will get is, you will probably get this trade, this particular short, where there's a large amount of call selling around here. This is a large amount of put selling. So if you buy around here, next 6 minutes doesn't move, here you get out. Major selling, you go short, then it falls. So this is 3. If you want another time frame, this is 5 minute. Obviously on a 5 minute time frame, trades are much more clearer. You got one huge congestion zone, then this breakdown with a large amount of call selling, and from here 25,664 market fell down to 25,577. So this was almost 80-90 points. Obviously this is not a scalp, but if you are on a 5 minute chart, your stop loss will be big, your targets also will be big. This is not a trade because it's at the fag end of the market. So on a 5 minute, it was just a one chart. Now let us go to Sensex. Now if you are trading Sensex, remember these 2-3 things. This indicator, the congestion zone indicator, will work as it is. As for the OFE, your option code will be BSX. Okay, your expiry date will be 250701, that is tomorrow. By default it is 03 because it is defaulted to Nifty. Your strike strip is 100. Whatever be the last traded price in the morning, just start this and start your software. So if you see Sensex today, what kind of chart? Yeah, this is a 1 minute chart. Fine. This is Sensex along with Nifty. Sensex also showed this turnaround from oversold buy. Sensex jumped. This is a box out here. Then you have a selling box. There's a large selling and market went down. Again, there was a lot of selling out here. So this breakout is not something I'm looking at. Rather, when this box happens and this breakdown comes, this particular bar, statistically significant call selling. So if I sell at around here 83,820, I get till 83,750. Again another box out here. This is where you sell, box, sell, box. I'm not going to buy out here because there's a lot of call selling out here, red. Now this legend is basically which you see in the bottom. You can of course remove this, right? For example, if you go out here and this will go away. The reason I've kept this is initial days when you start, remember, red means more calls are getting sold, green means more puts are getting sold. Okay. Otherwise, this is something which you need to work. Now, sometimes you will see this particular indicator giving you an error after running for some time. It's nothing. But what this indicator does is that every bar, every tick, it gets all the option chain and does some calculations. So that gets a bit heavy as time progresses. So what you need to do is you need to change this particular number of bars, something like 300, and just reload it. So what that will do is that will reload the chart once again and your indicator will work as promised, kind of. So this is Sensex. As you can see, the movements actually come after the box. This is what I tried to imply, that if you match the box and this indicator below, you will get less trades but better trades. So this is not something which will give you 20 trades in a day, but if you get 4-5 trades scalping in a day, supported by some quantitative tools, that should be great. Okay, so this is how Sensex is shaping up. Sensex also you can see, and another thing is something called context. Matlab, if you see this particular 1 minute chart, this is majorly call selling, this whole zone. And what is happening on the price front? As long as calls are being sold, it is coming down. Now, this green bars, this is first major put selling, right? Where did this take place? Somewhere around here. See, the operator is so smart. The only time he sold the puts was somewhere at this bar, which is somewhere around say 240. And Sensex being on the last day, 1 day to expiry, the last hour is obviously one of the biggest decay hours. So if you sold a put out here, by closing it should have been decayed by a great extent. So for example, this is, we are at somewhere around 83 480 490. So 83 400 put would be something I will look to sell at 240. Let's see what the person did. Options, option charts, Sensex, put, 83,400, right? At 240 I should have, operator has sold this. See this. This is 240, this particular place. Let me mark 244. So this is 240. This is the bar where the major put selling has taken place at 191, and by closing it is 129. There's a continuous sharp decay out here. You see this? This was actually picked up by the software. This is where the major selling came, and if you see this place, continuous selling. So this is how it operates. So this indicator, when you are seeing these red and green lines, they have no significance what has happened in the past. It is just telling you what is happening now. For example, if a green bar appears out here, it means there's a lot of put selling. It tells you what is happening here. It is not telling you what is happening 4 bars back, 10 bars back, 20 bars back. So if you are scalping, focus on what is happening now. Your decision should be based on that particular analysis. But of course, keep an eye out on the total context, that whether more calls or more puts are being sold. Now Sensex, I did show you the settings. Once again, this is BSX. This is 250701, strike strip 100. Last traded price obviously in the morning wherever we will open. You can do it and okay. And when you are running it, remember on expiry days after 2 p.m. on Sensex, or even after 1 p.m, always stick to 1 minute chart. Don't go to 3 minute or 5 minute. That will be very slow. Last but not the least, Sensex data which you see out here. I have a Sensex data subscription. It's around 450-480 rupees per month on TradingView. But if you are on a free TradingView or even a paid TradingView, unless you have a Sensex data subscription, your Sensex data will be 15-minute delayed. So remember, whatever chart you will be seeing on TradingView is 15-minute back chart, not the current chart. And seeing that chart, you cannot trade Sensex on expiry day. So either take a data subscription from TradingView or avoid Sensex. There's no other way. Okay. So that's it for today. And as we progress every day after the market closes, I will be doing a video like this over the next 5 days, showing you what the features are, how we could have traded throughout the day. Obviously, within these 5 days, we'll get some days which will be extremely volatile. That will be the taste of the software, how this software logic and everything is working. But just to repeat before we go away, if you want clean trades, just focus on after the box comes. If the box is not there, don't poke. After the box comes, see if there's a breakout on the upside or downside, and whether this option selling data is supporting that view. That is, if it is coming down, there should be a lot of red bars, then start selling. If it is going up, there should be a lot of green bars, then start buying. Simple logic, because if you're scalping, you don't have time to go through 10 indicators and take a decision, right? So this is how it works. See you again tomorrow evening. And within the day, if you have any question, you can use the Twitter DM to ask me your question. Emails, I will probably explain at the end of the day. So that's all for today. See you again tomorrow. Thank you.